In October 2025, federal agents arrested Terry Rozier from the Miami Heat, Chauncey Billups, the Trailblazers head coach, and dozens of other athletes caught in an illegal betting and gambling scheme that spread across the NBA, MLB, college sports, and beyond. Two Cleveland Guardians pitchers were charged with rigging pitches to influence bets. They weren't just placing bets, they were literally engineering outcomes for money. And across the NCAA, players at Fresno State and San Jose State got caught betting on their own games. 30-plus athletes across multiple sports tangled up in federal investigations. What started as rule violations became something else entirely, something systemic. The real question is, how did we get here? And the answer is uncomfortable because it implicates all of us. Sports betting didn't cause this corruption. It created the environment where it became inevitable. But here's the thing. Before we talk about what players and coaches did, we need to talk about what changed in the stands, in the bars, on couches nationwide. Think about how you watch sports now. Be honest. How many of you actually watched a game last week without money on it? Not just your team winning, but actually having something financially riding on the outcome. Prop bets, parlays, live betting, spreads. The game isn't the product anymore. Your emotional volatility is. And once that shift happened, everything else started to make sense. When billions of dollars are flowing through betting markets, when every play has financial implications for millions of people, the incentives change. Not just for fans, for everyone involved. Walk into any sports bar right now. Watch people's reactions. The emotions are intense, sure, but where are they coming from? You've got fans rooting for teams they couldn't care less about, players they've never followed, outcomes that shouldn't matter to them personally, because they've got money on it. That's when fandom transforms. You start caring about a backup linebacker's snap count. You're stressed about a spread you placed. You're watching games, not because you love the sport, but because you need the outcome. The dopamine hit becomes financial, not emotional. Sportsbooks knew exactly what they were doing when they saturated every broadcast, every platform, every conversation with betting options. When odds are integrated into the commentary, when betting sponsorships are on jerseys, when apps are one tap away, it's not a side thing anymore. It's the framework for how people consume sports. These arrests, these investigations, they're not anomalies. They're the logical endpoint of a system that prioritized monetization over integrity. We can blame the players, we can blame the league, we can blame the sports books. But the real question we need to ask ourselves is, what have we become as fans? Because the scandal isn't just what happened in the courtroom. The scandal is what's happening in living rooms across the country every single Sunday. Thanks for watching Sports Talk with Tamika D. Drop a comment and let me know. When was the last time you watched a game just for the love of the game?